On a late summer's day, August 28, 1963, more than 250,000 people came together to march on Washington for jobs and equality. It was on this day, the 100th anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation, that Dr. Martin Luther King, like Abraham Lincoln before him, held up a beacon light of hope to millions.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
The words of this poet-preacher resonated from the mountaintop to the hill. In 1964, Dr. King witnessed the signing of the Civil Rights Act. A year later, the National Voting Rights Act was passed. The dream was coming true.
I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
But on April 4th, 1968, this eloquent voice was silenced. In Washington, D.C., word of his death spread quickly.
And when we heard that Dr. King had got shot and we all came outside of the movies, one of my friends took a brick and he threw it inside the store, a People's Drug Store, just for the hell of it because he was angry. And he took out a little red wig. After that, all the windows started breaking. It started down at the corner of 14th and U Street. This street here sort of went in flames.
For the poor, the unemployed, the disenfranchised, the dream went up in smoke. President Lyndon Johnson called in more than 13,000 federal troops. It was the largest occupation of any American city since the Civil War. When the smoke cleared on April 8th, 12 people were dead. More than 1,200 buildings were destroyed, among them some 900 stores. But one business kept a beacon light of hope shining during those dark days of protest: Ben's Chili Bowl.
Ben's Chili Bowl was spared, primarily because Ben always belonged to be a part of the community. Ben Ali and Mrs. Ali probably sent over 30 or 40 kids to college. It was always up the community was spared.
Today, the U Street corridor, once known as Black Broadway, is enjoying a renaissance. Marshall Brown helped bring about the revitalization as part of Mayor Marion Barry's government. Today, his son Kwame keeps hope alive as a city council member. Ben's Chili Bowl is now a landmark, the link between the past and the present. And while much has changed in the neighborhood, Ben's remains the same as it was when the Freedom buses rolled into town in 1963. But change is in the air.
Obama! Obama!
It's Election Day, November 4th, 2008, and Washington is buzzing.
It's very significant to me because, to be honest with you, I never voted before, and it's my first time voting. It feels good. You see how I'm smiling, and I'm happy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
The timing being marked, parallel with the timing of several events around Martin Luther King makes it even more historical, makes it even more special.
It's a vast array of people, all races. It's great. Everybody's smiling, being polite to each other. I really, it's amazing. I wish my mother were here to see this.
There's your mom.
She's gone. I lost her. She would be so happy. She couldn't believe it, I'm sure.
My mother's 82 and she just left, and she said she would never live this. She thought she would never live to see this day. 82 years old.
He's gonna make a change in how this whole world is ran, and he can do it.
It will be a plus for all of us. Bring us all together.
One people, one nation. This man and woman, we all in this together.
This is the country that I live in. this is the country that I live in. This is what it looks like. It's everybody. It's not just, you know, one-sided, and that's what I think is so great, that he's been able to bring together so many people of so many stripes who are willing to say, we can make it happen, and I think we can.
After 40 years of silence, an eloquent voice is speaking again with words that inspire.
Seeing the African Americans who have never participated in their lives, who were turned off by the system, is now turned on by the system, you know, because they see hope in Barack Obama, you know, they see hope.
Tonight we proved once more that the true strength of our nation comes not from the might of our arms or the scale of our wealth, but from the enduring power of our ideals: democracy, liberty, opportunity, and unyielding